So I hear that you still don't know how to have lucky girl syndrome, but don't worry, I don't blame you. There's a lot of misinformation on the internet about how to manifest and how to have lucky girl syndrome, and it can get really confusing and really overwhelming. But I am here to tell you that you, as yourself, are already perfectly deserving of being the luckiest girl alive. And so in this video, I am going to help you unlock your lucky girl syndrome in the simplest way possible. Hi guys, I'm Nina, and on this channel, I help you glow up in every single area of your life, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and anything else that you can think of. So if that sounds right up your alley, don't forget to subscribe. Anyway guys, I am so excited to talk about lucky girl syndrome because I am a very spiritual person. This topic is dear to my heart, and it's super important for me that you leave this video feeling accomplished, motivated, and fully confident that you are the luckiest girl alive. Which means while you're watching this video, try to take any previous information you have about lucky girl syndrome and manifestation out of your mind, because I have a slight suspicion that a lot of the things that are in your head might just be limiting beliefs that are stopping you from unlocking your true power. So let's start talking about lucky girl syndrome like it's the first time you've ever heard about it. So you know that one girl who you just feel is extremely lucky? Like she has been lucky her entire life. She keeps winning giveaways, she keeps getting promotions, she has the most amazing partner ever, and she keeps getting lucky in literally completely random ways in her day-to-day life. And when you ask her, how is she so lucky? Her answer is, I don't know, I've just been lucky my whole life. Well, that girl has lucky girl syndrome. And now you're wondering, well, why can't I get lucky girl syndrome? Well, actually you can. The thing is, that girl is not different from you at all. And you actually already have lucky girl syndrome, you just don't know it yet. You just have to unlock it. But it's hard because your whole life you have been taught that you're unlucky, and then because of that, your own confirmation bias kept making it clear to you that the time you missed the bus, the time you got late, that time you failed a test, it was all because you are unlucky and bad things just keep happening to you. And so you do not even see the potential that you have. But trust me, I am not gonna let you leave this video without unlocking your lucky girl syndrome. Here's the first thing that you're gonna do in order to realize that you have lucky girl syndrome. It's a really fun activity that takes absolutely no effort at all, so you're gonna enjoy it. Tonight, when you go to bed, start getting excited about tomorrow. Not for any particular reason, just tell yourself that you have a feeling something good is gonna happen tomorrow. And repeat it in your head as much as you can, and just go to bed in that good mood. So this is how you're going to reprogram your own confirmation bias, because the reality is your whole life you may not think that you're lucky, and it is only because you keep telling yourself that same story. And so your brain, because it doesn't know any better other than the information that you tell it, is gonna keep looking for things to confirm the theory you have in your head. So let's change that theory completely and start telling yourself that tomorrow something really good is gonna happen. You have a feeling that something good is gonna happen tomorrow, and it doesn't have to be something specific. Just tell yourself that something tomorrow is gonna make you happy, and then literally watch how the next day is going to unfold in the most amazing way, because your brain is going to be so ready to look out for things that it can be excited about, because you told your brain the theory that you have a feeling something good is going to happen. And so your brain is going to be like, okay, bet, let's go see all the good things that are going to happen tomorrow. Instead of your mind looking out for little reasons about why the day is not good, how you tripped, how your lace is untied, none of that. Your brain is going to start looking for all the good things. So how the sun was coming in beautifully through your window, how you found a 5-cent coin on the floor, how that stray cat chose to walk up to you to get some pets. And then at the end of that day, you're going to sit with yourself and you're gonna realize, wait a damn minute, actually a lot of good things happened today. And that way you're gonna reprogram your own thoughts that you've had about you being an unlucky girl. And that is really all you have to do. Everything else I'm gonna say in this video is just additional motivation, other ways that I'm trying to motivate you and inspire you to realize that you have lucky girl syndrome. But if you just follow this one thing that I told you right now and you try to repeat it as much as you can, you are just going to realize how good your life gets. Like your life is going to exponentially improve because your brain is going to stop nitpicking your life for negative things that have happened to you, and is going to start focusing on all the good things that you witness and all the good things that happen to you. And so in reality, that's all you have to do. And you can click off the video right now and go try this experiment and then realize how good your life is gonna get. Or if you like what I've said so far, you can stick around until the end of this video where I'm going to explain to you how exactly this works, and I'm gonna motivate the heck out of you until energetically, emotionally, mentally, and physically you have unlocked your lucky girl syndrome. So by this point of the video, you're like, okay girl, I understand what I have to do, but how does this even work? Because I've tried countless of times to manifest, to have lucky girl syndrome, and it hasn't worked until now. Well, the reason it hasn't worked is because you're trying too hard. You really don't have to try because you are already lucky. Lucky girls do not have to put in effort to be lucky. And lucky girls do not script every night, I am so lucky, I am so lucky, and try to do many different manifestation techniques in order to be lucky. They just are. And that makes them feel good and they just keep being lucky. And it doesn't have to be more than that. Being lucky is effortless. So if you're starting to put in inordinate amounts of effort in order to be lucky and you start getting frustrated about luck not showing up in your life as fast as you want, you're putting in effort. You're straining yourself. And sadly, that is not matching the energetic frequency of luck. You're actually repelling the luck because you're telling yourself you need to work for things to happen, even to a point where you need to work to be lucky. But working for luck does not equal being lucky. Being lucky is a state, it's an identity, it's not actions that you have to put in. So that's why I'm saying that the previous things you might have heard about manifesting and having lucky girl syndrome are actually holding you back. You are stifling your own natural energy and your natural abundance and your natural ability to create your dream life by putting certain limiting beliefs on yourself and making yourself feel like you need to put in the effort and like you need to learn about manifesting and like you need to watch 50,000 different videos about how to get lucky girl syndrome. And so you keep getting in this loop where you believe that you do not have lucky girl syndrome by continuously searching how to get it. You already have everything in you, and drop everything that you're doing right now and just stop for a moment, look at yourself in the mirror if you can, or in your phone camera, look at yourself dead in the eyes and be like, I am already a lucky girl. Absorb that energy, absorb those words. Doesn't it make you smile? Doesn't it bring a certain light to your eyes thinking about how lucky you actually are? And the moment you realize this, the moment you just drop all the other effort that you've been putting in and you just realize that everything is in fact always working out for you, because otherwise you wouldn't be here. Otherwise you wouldn't be born. You were not born for no reason. What are the chances of you as you are existing in this world? They are 1 in a million, 1 in a billion. I don't know. It's a very big number. But one thing that I do know is that it is not a coincidence that you are alive. It is not a coincidence that you were brought on this world to be and exist as who you are. So it really doesn't make sense for you to force yourself to become somebody else and to force yourself to gain your creative abilities over your own reality when, like I said, it's your reality. You should not be putting in effort. It is literally your life. And you are so fully powerful that you are capable of actually stopping yourself from realizing your own power. So if ever you have doubt or it becomes hard to believe that you are a lucky girl because of something negative that has happened in your reality, slow down and remind yourself that you are here. You have made it this far. Think about your little self. Think about your baby self who literally is born into this world with no knowledge of what is going on around, yet she believed that she could get up, she could walk, she could grow. Those are all things that aren't necessarily a guarantee. Just the fact that you were born was not a guarantee. But you are here, so remind yourself of that you have managed to come as far as you are. No matter where you are in life, you are here. And right now in your mind, it might be, but if I was so lucky, then this bad experience wouldn't have happened to me. And if I'm already so lucky, then why am I struggling right now? Well, the thing is, your luck and your ability to shape your own reality to your desires, it comes from within. It comes from your own soul, your own mind, your own energy. So if you have deep-rooted trauma and if your deep-rooted beliefs tell you the story that you are not lucky, that things are not going to work out for you, and that because bad things have happened to you in the past, bad things are going to happen again, those negative situations are going to keep showing up in your life because, like I said, you are all powerful and you are the creator of your own reality. And so naturally, you are so powerful that you can even cancel out your own power just because you believe that you don't have it. But now that you've heard what I said, there is already a weight lifted off your shoulders, a certain pressure going away from your life because you are slowly starting to realize that you are powerful. Everything about you is powerful. Everything that has ever happened has been in your control because it is your life, and that is not supposed to be scary. And you're not supposed to blame yourself. That is supposed to fill you with a feeling of power. Okay, so my camera just shut off because the temperature got too high. I don't even know how that's possible, considering that it's probably just like 2-3 degrees outside, but whatever. I'm back because this video needs to happen. So I'm not gonna give up until I get my message across to you. So now that you've hopefully gotten that in your head, that you understand how powerful and how amazing you are, even to the point where you are able to stifle your own power, you can slowly start lifting off those limiting beliefs that you may have about the things that have happened in your life, and to realize that you are very much deserving and supposed to have the life of your dreams. You are supposed to be the luckiest girl alive. You are supposed to get things effortlessly because that's just how it is. The world was made for you to live effortlessly. You wouldn't be here if you were supposed to drag your feet through the dirt and to work like a crazy person in order to get your dreams, in order to achieve your goals. That's not why you're here. You're not watching this video and you do not have a craving for lucky girl syndrome if you were not meant to have it. That is just the essence of this world, is that you already have everything you want and everything that you could ever want inside yourself. You just don't know it. This reality only matches what you have inside yourself. So you wouldn't even know about lucky girl syndrome if it wasn't something that you have inside yourself. So now that you know that that is a possibility for you and you tried the exercise that I told you about in the beginning of the video, let me give you some other tips, tricks, which might help you, might motivate you, but these are not necessary. Hopefully the things that I'm gonna say right now are just gonna motivate you, they're just gonna inspire you. You can only take what sits right with you, and definitely do not put any inordinate amount of pressure on yourself to follow these little tips and tricks that I'm gonna tell you now. But since you're still here, let me tell you about my favorite things that I have done to help myself step into my lucky girl syndrome. And I very much do believe that I am lucky. Just the fact that I am here in front of a camera being able to help anyone who sees my videos is only because all the previous things that have happened in my life. The only reason that I have come to a point of even being confident enough to record myself on camera is because all the previous things that have happened in my life. So definitely I feel very grateful for every single situation that has happened in my life, and so therefore I also feel very lucky. If you want concrete examples of my lucky girl syndrome, just in the last year I really focused on wanting to be a cosplayer, and some of the things that I told myself was that I would really love to be invited to a convention and I would really love to be paid for working at a convention. And so actually what ended up happening is not once but twice I got random Instagram ads about conventions happening in Switzerland, and I ended up hitting up the account saying, hey, why don't we collaborate? And guess what? I have collaborated with 2 separate conventions, which is something that I couldn't have even wrapped my head around a couple of months prior to that. And the funny thing is, this all started from the fact that I saw random Instagram ads, which I could have just not seen, or I could have not paid attention to, because I'm somebody who usually just skips through the Instagram ads. And I was like, why don't I shoot my shot? What's the worst thing that can happen? And now I'm here. All of this to say that I have actually managed to accomplish a lot of things that I didn't think were even possible for me, simply because I believed that I was lucky and that things work out for me. And this is very different to who I was and what I expected of life 2-3 years ago. And that's why my reality matched that. 2-3 years ago, I was deep in depression. I failed med school. My ex broke up with me. I genuinely thought that I was the single unluckiest girl alive, and that's what life was reflecting for me. I had no self-confidence, no belief in myself, and definitely was an extreme pessimist. But simply changing my mindset, that one shift in believing that today is going to be a good day, tomorrow is going to be a good day, and slowly days started getting better and better and better, and it has come to a point where I genuinely consider myself to have lucky girl syndrome. Hopefully my story can inspire you that this is very possible for you. The simple things that I did was making sure that I'm as optimistic and as positive as possible. And this is very much coming from somebody who struggled with depression and had extreme anxiety before. I genuinely used to worry and be scared about the future so often, but once I changed that into thinking positively, and no, obviously it didn't come easy, okay? I went to therapy and it took a little bit of self-work to get to the point where I am right now, but I know that the thing that changed the way my reality is for me is just deciding to be optimistic. That is a very key part of this, is to just be positive about everything. When you catch yourself having a negative thought, having an irrational negative thought, just try to catch it and be like, hi, okay, I understand why you're feeling this and you're valid for that, but have you considered this positive outcome instead? I know it sounds a little silly and a little simple, but that's the key to all of this. It's actually really simple to change your mindset. It's really simple to reprogram your mind. All you have to do is start, and all you have to do is try. But generally, believing that things are always working out for you is what's gonna make things to continuously work out for you. If the more spiritual and energetic things that I have talked about don't fully align with you, that's okay, I understand, but just simply on a mental and physical basis, when you believe that things are always working out for you, and when you believe that your luck is right around the corner, all your dreams and all your goals are possible and they're gonna happen, you're gonna keep working. You're gonna keep going. You're gonna keep striving towards your dreams, and you're never gonna give up, because you're just gonna believe that it's all part of the process, and sooner or later, what you want is gonna be presented to you. And that's another reason why lucky girl syndrome is so amazing, because it is going to keep you in a continuously motivated and positive mindset where you're not even gonna feel like you're working extremely hard for your goals. You're just gonna feel like you're doing the fun work and on the fun journey of achieving your goals. And that change in mindset is gonna make it so much easier to keep going, and also the fact that you very much do believe that it's possible, because believing that what you are searching for is right at the top of the stairs, and if you keep climbing, you're gonna reach what you're looking for, you're not gonna think about taking the next step. You're just always gonna take the next step, because you are sure that once you reach the top, you are gonna have what you want. And so at no point are you gonna be like, oh well, okay, I guess I'm gonna go back down the stairs. No, you're gonna know that what is meant for you will find you, as long as you stay wanting it, as long as you stay believing that it's something that's made for you. And like I said before, anything that you want and any goal that you want to achieve, It's possible, and the reason it's possible for you is that you wouldn't even be wanting it, you wouldn't be craving it, you wouldn't be thinking about it if it wasn't something that was meant for you. The only reason why you have certain goals, why you even have the need to figure out how to have lucky girl syndrome is because there is a reality in which you do have lucky girl syndrome. There is a reality in which you have your dream relationship, your dream job, your dream university degree, everything that you want. There is a reality out there for you that matches that, and that's the only reason you have these things in your head. The only things that are not possible for you are the things that you don't have in your head. The only things that are not your possibility are the things that you're not even ever going to consider in your lifetime. And the moment you start considering something and the moment you start craving it, that is the moment that there is a new door that unlocked itself for you. Hopefully at this point of the video you understand how amazing and powerful you are and how little effort you actually have to put in to have lucky girl syndrome, and also all the benefits of having lucky girl syndrome, whether it's physical, mental, or spiritual. And before I leave this video, I really want to drive this point into your head. You are the creator of your own reality. You are the creator of your own universe. You are going to have all the power and all the luck in the world. You are going to have literally every scenario and every situation you want happening right in front of your eyes the moment you realize that they're already yours. The moment you realize that you are deserving. The moment you realize that you should have confidence, because that confidence comes from the fact that you are here watching this video, you are here living your life, you are here drinking water, eating food, breathing the air. And there's such a low probability that life even exists on this planet. There's such a low probability for you to be born. There's such a low probability for you to even find this video, yet you are here, which means life is always going to put you on the path that you need to be on, because life is mimicking what you have inside you. Life is just reflecting all your own desires and all your own goals, which means do not let yourself get into a negative thinking pattern about thinking that you're not lucky, thinking that you can't have what you want because it's not realistic. You can have everything. Everything that you want, you can have it. Trust me. So instead, daydream about all the opportunities that you could have. Let yourself be as delusional as possible. Let yourself be grateful for every little thing that makes you happy. Instead of just pushing it to the side, think about how amazing it is that you saw that beautiful sunset. Think about how lucky you are that you got to hug your mom today. Think about all these positive things and just keep reminding yourself that you made that happen. Your reality is making you happy because you deserve to be happy. Good things are happening for you because you deserve good things to keep happening to you. So hopefully you get the general vibe of everything that I'm saying here, and I'm so glad and so excited that my video came to you and that I could help you unlock the potential that you already have inside you. I haven't done anything special here. I haven't given you some great knowledge that you didn't know before. Everything that you crave and everything that you want, including that lucky girl syndrome, is already inside you. Hopefully you will leave this video full of positive energy and fully ready to try that exercise I talked about at the beginning of the video, and then come back later in the comments and tell me about all the positive things that have started happening to you ever since you realized that you already have lucky girl syndrome and it's just deep within you, and now you've unlocked it. So go live your best life, and also like the video if you enjoy it, and remember that I appreciate you as the human being that you are, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.